Hello again. So let's crack on with the answers to the Camp Together quiz. Are you ready? Screen time. Question 1. Who is the only Oscar to have won an Oscar? That's Oscar Hammerstein II. Oscar Hammerstein II. Question 2. Which film star has been flying his helicopter around Yorkshire recently whilst filming his latest movie? That's Tom Cruise. Question 3. The release of the new James Bond movie has been delayed 3 times. What is its title? Well, that's No Time to Die. Question 4. Who won the 2021 BAFTA Leading Actor Prize? Well, that was Anthony Hopkins. That was in the film The Father, but it's Anthony Hopkins. Question 5. Who won the 2021 BAFTA Leading Actress Prize? And that was Frances McDormand in Nomadland. Frances McDormand. Question 6. What film has just been released that features a Beatrix Potter character? Well, that's Peter Rabbit 2. Question 7. The one where they get back together was a recent reunion of which American television sitcom? Of course, that's Friends. Question 8. Who is the most recent Blue Peter presenter to have joined the show? That's Adam Beals. Question 9. During the COVID pandemic, the UK government created a media studio at which address? Now, those of you who put 10 Downing Street were wrong. It's actually 9 Downing Street, which is it's in a former courtroom in 9 Downing Street. Question 10. How much does a standard TV licence cost? That's £159. Right, let's move on to science and nature. Question 11. What was the name of the rover that successfully landed on Mars this year? Well, of course, that was the Perseverance. And question 12. What was the name of its accompanying helicopter? Well, the little helicopter was known as Ingenuity. Question 13. In what year did humans first land on the moon? Well, that was in 1969. And question 14. The word vaccination is taken from the Latin name for which animal? The animal is a cow, and the Latins used to call it a vacca. The Latins, the Romans. 15. Who is considered to be the founder of vaccinology? Edward Jenner. 16. What does the R mean in the term R number? Well, that's reproduction. Question 17. The Tower of London has recently reopened to the public, where you can see the ravens. What do you call a group of ravens? Well, a group of ravens is known as an unkindness of ravens. Question 18. In February 2021, the Wilcock family found themselves at the centre of a major scientific discovery. What was it? Well, a meteorite landed on their drive. Apparently it was a carbonaceous chondrite. Of course, we all knew that, didn't we? Question 19. What name did the general public give to the robotic submarine being tested in Loch Ness this week? Well, the name was Boaty McBoatface. They didn't actually give it to the submarine, but to the polar vessel. But the people in charge said, no, we can't have that. So they passed it down to the robotic submarine instead. Boaty McBoatface. Question 20. Which group won this year's Eurovision Song Contest? Måneskin. You spell it Maneskin, but there's an O over the A, which makes it O. So it's Måneskin. And of course, they won it with Ziti Ibuoni. You all remember that one, don't you? Right, let's move on to the final round of general knowledge. Question 21. Which team won this year's FA Cup final? Well, it was Leicester City. Question 22. How do you write 2021 in Roman numerals? Well, 2000 is MM, 20 is XX, and 1 is I. So it's MMXXI. Question 23. Which organisation introduced GPS coordinates on its track and trace service in May 2020? Now, it's track and trace, not test and trace. Track and trace belongs to the Royal Mail. So the answer is Royal Mail. Question 24. The National Youth Agency introduced a traffic light scheme for its COVID readiness levels. What colours were used in the traffic light scheme? Well, the colours were red, amber, yellow, green, and you must have all four to get the point. Question 25. Who is the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care? That's Matt Hancock. Question 26. What is the Scouts recruitment campaign for 5,000 new volunteers known as? And the campaign is known as Good for You. 27. What new record did Bienvenido Aguado set at this week's Darkfest event? He set a new record for the longest dirt-to-dirt front flip. That's basically going over on your mountain bike. And he covered about 100 feet. 28. What extremely rare crustaceans were rescued from the wholesalers this week? And those were orange Canadian lobsters. There's a chap, a former fishmonger, just happened to be in Macro in Leicester, and he spotted these extremely rare lobsters, which were then sent off to a sea life centre. Question 29. What is the UK's shortest motorway? Well, it's the M96. It's at the Fire Service College at Morton in Marsh, Gloucestershire. And question 30. What are we doing to ropes if we splice them? I'll read this out to you. A splice is a way of terminating a rope or joining two ends of rope together without using a knot. So you can back splice or eye splice the end of a rope, and you can use a long splice or a short splice to join two ropes together. But basically, it's ending a rope or joining two ropes. So that's 30 questions. Haven't a clue how you've done. Send us some comments with your answers on if you like. But for me, I'll put this away and do another one for next year. See you later. Bye now.